Radio. Welcome. Now I know what you would be saying. Why the hell am I playing this game? Well, last time I did this, it was terrifying. And I'm going back to it, because I want to. So let's put in my name. Let's just go Rat. Just why not? Plus, I haven't done a recording of this game. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. The game about meeting people and anime girls and dying and stuff. And trauma. But yeah, we're playing this because literally I've got no other plans for games these days. I'll do one part of this, and if it gets to a good level or degree in views, then I'll do another one, and then we'll just keep on going from there. But you know, my views come before my sanity, so I've got no sanity. Let's keep on going. Well, hey! Hi. So, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's completely oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. So, imagine a girl running your way with her hands in the air, screaming at you like a disturbing little girl. Found rubbish. Okay, yeah. This is gonna get interesting. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friends since we were children. Okay, it's my friend. Right here. I haven't played this game in a while. I do remember Sayori, but I don't really remember much of the details, except that it was traumatizing. You know, the kind of friend you'll never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, that's fair, yeah, I can see that. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Is that what she's trying to say? Ha ha? Okay. I overslept! Again! Yes, that's what we're gonna do. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Aww. You say that like we're thinking about ignoring me. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Rat. Okay. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or some. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. And I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, sir. Right, it's going pretty well. I don't know. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Rat, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't even been looking either. Ugh. Oh, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sorority likes to worry a little too much about me. She worries about me. Reminds me of someone. When I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. No, that's fair. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I've worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'll die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. Alrighty. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Yay! Oh, God. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does whatever the fuck that says. Everything is out of her head. Oh god, can't speak today. Digestion. I can't think. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That first, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you even care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'll bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hehe. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by the for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And that's how the journey begins. Cupcakes. Yay. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs a section of the school I rarely visit. Being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Rat! What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Okay, that's... all words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Nasuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Nasuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the others. Anyway, this is Nasuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say that like that. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timed. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Nasuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Rat. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. It's fair enough. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so generally, yeah, feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Rat. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Okay. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? You girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Nasuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Nasuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Nasuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Wow! 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 Nasuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Nasuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika I follow. It's delicious! Sayori walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Nasuki is quiet. I'm being judged here. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Nasuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you, no, you dummy. Right. I'm just gonna step back from her, because she's getting a bit weird. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic. He even tells you, and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a tea cup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri finally smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what makes you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me you shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Oh, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and and how to prepare for events. Sorry, my English is pretty shit. Something you get pretty used to. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and take something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there ain't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Alright, everyone. Yeah? We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we all so delighted by the idea of new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm and about literature. So, you're right. What kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? How you guys want to say it? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she's too quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the rim of a teacup with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timed since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her confident in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physiological, psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. This rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think of or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You won't even like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up for your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you'd share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read someone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem for our own. The next time we meet up, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do that. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think we can help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Rat? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's on my mind at the entire time. I never said I'd join the club. Sorori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and then, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Humph. Rat. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend it every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Rat, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I usually impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nasuki clean up their food. Hey Rat, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Nasuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always staying after class for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Nasuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? And so I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will come my way. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alrighty. I think I'll stop it there. Just go, okay. Cool. Okie dokie. Literature Club. Big funny. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. That was part 1 of Doki Doki Literature Club. So far, alright. My English needs to improve a lot. I'm sorry for that. I mean, there's subtitles, so you guys should be able to pick it up. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will be doing another one, hopefully, if this gets at least about, I don't know, 15 views. 20, at least. But overall, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.